Morning, and thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat. Everybody have a seat. This morning, I am very pleased to announce, along with French Consul General Madame Nicole Lenoir, the University of New Orleans, and the Sidney Bechet Centennial Committee, that we will celebrate this great American, international, and New Orleans artist's 100th birthday here in New Orleans on May 1st through 6th. Now, Sidney Bechet, a native of this city, a great wizard of jazz, and the adopted son of France, will be remembered on his centennial by local and French governmental officials, jazz enthusiasts, and just plain folks. This great man, whose music spanned the globe for many, many decades, will be honored with a tribute at the Jazz and Heritage Festival, a one-day conference, and the unveiling of a sculpture of the famed clarinet and soprano saxophone player, which we hope to place in Armstrong Park. This also, on today, gives me the opportunity to welcome to our great city the new French Consul General, who I've had an opportunity to visit with, Madame Nicole Lenoir. We want to welcome you here and certainly thank you for your enthusiasm for this joint initiative. Now, Sidney Bechet is one of many things that we share in common with France, a native of New Orleans who traveled much to Europe throughout his life to perform. He finally relocated about 10 years before his death and called France his home. And we know that the people of France certainly count him as one of their artistic greats, as we count him among one of our artistic greats. This great centennial celebration could not take place without the support of many people, and I want to acknowledge them at this time. The Centennial Committee, which is headed by Mark Cooper, who is Director of the Vieux Carré Commission. Thank you for your initiative. I'm going to, at this time, turn it over to Madame Lenoir, followed by Mr. Alvin Baptiste, who will talk about and make some observations about the contributions of Sidney Bechet. Madame Lenoir.
Thank you. Well, I would like first to tell you that we have with us a senator, French senator, Senator Guy Pen, who has been here for 3 days, and who is at the French Senate the representative of the French living abroad. Well, I just wanted to say a few words to express how pleased and honored I am to be here today with all of you for the launching of the centennial of Sidney Bechet. The Consulate General of France is an enthusiastic partner in the celebration of Bechet, this symbolic figure of jazz and blues. A prominent son of New Orleans, he finally chose to live in France, where he brought the spirits of New Orleans jazz, and where he is still very popular. All my countrymen know his famous tunes with a Creole flavor, like Les Oignons or Petite Fleur, the famous Petite Fleur. To show the interest my country has in the centennial of Sidney Bechet, the ambassador of France will come to New Orleans to participate in the event on the 5th and the 6th of May. That's what I wanted to say about it.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Mayor and Madame, just to display my appreciation of French culture, je suis Alvin Baptiste, musician du jazz Nouvelle Orleans. Sidney Bechet is very special to America, New Orleans, and France. And as an educator in Louisiana music, Sidney Bechet is one of the cornerstones to the music, because he carries the essence stylistically and spiritually of the music.
We have a delegation visiting with us today, and we'll meet with them later, from Italy, in Liri, Italy. And I want to acknowledge the presence of Mayor and Senator Bruno Magliocchetti and his wife. Welcome. Gianni Blasi, who is also present. Welcome. And Luciano Duro, who's president of the local Arts and Culture Society there. And just for your information, ladies and gentlemen, they are here to discuss celebrating New Orleans jazz in Italy with a festival of some sort. And we are always pleased when people are so interested in what New Orleans contributes to the world that they want to celebrate it as a part of a cultural exchange. Let me do this so we can get the formalities. We're here with our friends from Liri, Italy. And we today are going to discuss ways in which that great community and our great community can work together to celebrate culture and music, and jazz particularly. So it is with great pleasure, pride, and with hopes for a long and lasting relationship that I present to you on behalf of all of the people of this city a certificate of appreciation. And I want you to know that we celebrate jazz every way and every day. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. E allora, senti, noi possiamo intanto leggere quella questione.
Secondarily, we have here a key to our city. And with your permission, I will present it to Madame.
Molto piacere.
And this key symbolically opens the gates to our city. But as we say, it's the key to our hearts.
Noi invece abbiamo il nostro cuore, la città di New Orleans, la città del jazz.
And we open our hearts to the city of New Orleans, the city of jazz.
Dobbiamo darci un abbraccio.
He'd like to embrace you.
Ah, yes. All right. Yes.
Allora posso prendere il quadro?
Senti, allora
Posso prendere il quadro?
adesso questo lo possiamo fare.
And over here we have Louis Armstrong. And so I'm going to present both to you, each of you, a gift, Mardi Gras.
Grazie.
Thank you.
And a nice New Orleans sack, so you can carry it out. If you look, yours has garlic, chili, mirliton, and eggplant.
Sono tutte le spezie, le cose che vengono fatte in questa zona sono tipiche dei sapori di New Orleans.
Molto bene. Grazie.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much.
I speak a little Spanish. How do you say? In Italian, thank you is grazie.
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 Grazie. Thank you.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Grazie a lei, grazie a tutti quanti voi.
Grazie.
Thank you all.
Allora,
Now, we would like to
Oh, certainly.
Possiamo mangiare un attimo qui? We would like you to open this yourself.
Miss Harris, hold this so we can, I need some
A
help.
nome
Miss Marlboro.
di tutta la città, on behalf of the whole city of Isola Del Liri,
Just tear it up. We gotta let I'll put it. Fotografia.
esattamente,
Su argento.
on silver. That's a silver photographic engraving, and it is taken from the air, from a plane, so that you can see that there's actually an island, because Isola Del Liri means island on the river Liri. You see, there's water on this side, there's a waterfall on the other side.
La caratteristica della città è la cascata.
That's the characteristic of our town, the
Unica al
waterfall.
mondo che scende all'interno di un
These are the pre-Apennines, military purposes. It was surrounded by water, and that's why it's called Island on the Liri. During our festival, many people call and say, where do we get the boat?
Very good.
Blasi
If you would like me to
di leggere
read
le motivazioni
the motivations
che hanno spinto il Consiglio Comunale
which have brought the
di Isola
council of the township
a deliberare
to deliberate
questo accordo, questo Gemellaggio,
this meeting, this twinning,
definirlo,
this relationship.
perché esistono delle interconnessioni strutturali, storiche con la Louisiana,
Because there are cultural and sociological interconnections with Louisiana.
perché proprio nel momento in cui, credo di ricordare nel 1803, quando Napoleone cedeva agli Stati Uniti
Because when
d'America,
Napoleon
la
sold
Louisiana,
Louisiana to the United States of America,
dopo diversi decenni, voglio dire, di presenza francese nella Louisiana,
after many years of French dominance in this part of the country,
ad Isola Del Liri, cioè nella mia città,
in
Isola
our
del Liri,
town,
un gruppo di imprenditori francesi
a group of French industrialists
invece danno un impulso notevolissimo all'attività industriale.
came down to give a strong push to our industrial development in terms of
Antoine Béranger,
Béranger is one,
Charles Lefebvre, Émile Boimond
Boimond is another,
e Courier,
and Courier.
francesi
Those factories still
che
exist.
hanno dato un grande sviluppo nell'Ottocento.
So in the 19th
a
century,
Isola
a great
del
development
Liri.
of the industrial development of our area.
Inoltre questo è un fatto importantissimo che sfuggirà a molti cittadini di New
There is
Orleans.
another factor that may probably
Uno
many people of
dei-
New Orleans don't know.
Uno dei primi vescovi
One of the first bishops,
cattolici
the first Catholic bishops
della Louisiana
of Louisiana
è del nostro territorio,
is
della
from our,
nostra
is from our
terra,
area.
Monsignor Giuseppe Rosati,
Reverend Joseph Rosati.
chiamato nel
He was
1815
called in 1815
dal vescovo di New Orleans, Dubourg,
by the Bishop Dubourg here in New Orleans
a svolgere l'attività di vicario generale proprio in questa meravigliosa
to
città.
be his
di New Orleans.
substitute in this town, in this city, as general vicar of the bishop.
Il 24 di
So
gennaio
on the 24th of
quest'anno,
this month,
questa è la nostra lettera di
this
accompagnamento,
is the letter which is
la nostra carta intestata, voglio dire, del nostro comune, e questo è l'atto di
So this was the meeting they had on the 24th, and this is what was discussed, as it was discussed. This is exactly what was read in that meeting, which is more or less what we have been talking about so far. And this resolution was voted unanimously by all the councilors. So this is a copy of the official document which is deposited in the township of Isola.
Ecco, un altro aspetto che mi era sfuggito, che è bene rimarcare, è che quest'anno, il 14 maggio del 1997, buongiorno, c'è qualcosa? Ah, benissimo, molto piacere. Bene, come vede possiamo riportare in questa pagina vuota, perché qui c'è la motivazione della delibera del Consiglio Comunale, con la quale abbiamo deciso appunto questo Gemellaggio con New Orleans e quindi il 10° anniversario del Festival in le motivazioni dell'evento, l'interrogazione, perché probabilmente a lei, ma nessuno l'avrà informata, uno dei primi vescovi della Louisiana e della nostra terra, che sono Isola Del Liri.
Allora, sottoscritto come testamento dell'inizio di una lunga amicizia e di un periodo di cooperazione tra New Orleans, Louisiana, USA e Isola Del Liri, Italia, questo 28° giorno di gennaio 1997, sindaco di New Orleans. Is one of the documents where we have found that he cooperated with the Jesuits in the foundation of the University of St. Louis. And this is when he was nominated consultant to the Pope Rosati, Episcopal Bishop of St. Louis, Ludovici in Latin.
Is that how you say it, Ludovici? And let me thank you for such nice
Mi
gifts.
permette di ringraziarlo per i doni che ci ha.
Pieces of history,
Pezzi di storia
which we will find an appropriate place to
per cui noi
display.
troveremo un posto appropriato per metterli in mostra. Muovere
And the music of our city.
la musica e la cultura.